Let's. I'm done.
Okay, I just had to outlast you.
Welcome back to Lucky Streak Games.
Welcome.
I am Jaden.
I'm Trax.
Today we're going to play Dr. Mario as part of our NES quest.
Yeah.
Playing through all the NES games on this here console.
Don't worry, Dr. Mario is coming, and he's got the cure.
Yes, he does. Those viruses are so creepy.
That's how they really look. They're just really,
Yeah,
really
that's
small.
how viruses look. Yeah,
It's
you're right.
accurate.
Scientifically accurate.
Okay, Dose Players. Now, this is one that I know a lot of people.
Virus
How many?
level?
How many? I
Is
don't
this difficulty? Let's.
Sure, 10.
Okay,
Let's try 10.
Okay, do it.
I'm doing medium speed.
Music type: fever or chill.
Let's listen to it for a minute.
I don't see any difference. Maybe this isn't the
Yeah.
actual music. Let's try fever. And the only cure is more cowbell.
It's more cowbell.
The more cowbell. I forget how to play this.
Well, I'm already gonna die.
Ugh. This is not going well. Oh, it's. I'm done.
Okay, I just had to outlast you. I know a lot of people love Dr. Mario
Let's.
stuff.
Is it just because we're on level 10? Maybe we should start at level 1.
Fine, do it your way, Jaden. Jeez.
I don't know how good you are at Dr. Mario, but obviously I'm not very good.
I know a lot of people really like Dr. Mario. Like, it's a very big classic game. It's not one I grew up playing.
I never got into it. Let's try chill this time.
Chill.
Oh yeah, this is more my speed.
But it's like that whole, you can plan things out, be productive.
I won.
I won. Oh no, I have a virus.
Oh no, I have a virus. Dip-a-dip-a-boo. Yeah. I never really played Dr. Mario.
No, neither did I.
Never been really big into puzzle games. How about you?
I like a good puzzle game, but I don't find this as a puzzle game. It's just a good planning strategy kind of game. I don't.
What do you consider a puzzle game then?
Is this not a puzzle? I don't.
Or...
I guess I never
Yeah,
considered
this is like Candy Crush. Would you call that a puzzle game? I'd call that a puzzle game.
But Candy Crush, you select it and do it. It's not having a drop down. I don't know what you would
would you
call.
consider Tetris a puzzle game? This is essentially Tetris.
Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, this is definitely Tetris. But I'm trying to think what I would consider to be puzzling.
I guess we have different definitions of puzzle.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yes, I killed one of the viruses, finally. Just took forever.
Oh, the music got a little. Virus eliminated.
This is giving me a chill. I like those bongos or whatever they are. Bum. Running out of real estate real quick here. Ding, ding.
No, I had to flip the wrong way.
No.
No.
One of my cousins was super into this game.
Yeah.
He played it all the time. I just never really got it.
Okay. Well, I can talk about something else.
What are you playing these days?
So the Grand Theft Auto 3 Definitive Edition just came out.
Ooh.
It got such a bad rap. Like, so many people complained about this game.
Like the remaster or in general?
The remaster.
What's wrong with it?
Oh,
I'm dead.
I couldn't quite figure out what they were complaining about. They were like, well, the frame rate was not working properly, or like the faces were like kind of crazy, weird looking, and I don't know. It didn't. The only issue I had was that if I left the game open so long on the PS5 that when I would come back to it, it would crash eventually. They just released a patch for it yesterday. I don't know if it was to fix
might
that.
Fix it, yeah.
Hopefully it does, but it got to the point where I had to go save because I would lose all my progress. They eliminated some of the cheats, and that was like the fun of the game, was that you could put in these fun cheats. Like the flying cars cheat was like the best one, because you turn that on and then you do vigilante mode and just carefully drive around, and the people trying to escape you would just start the car. Once you start picking up so much speed, your car would just like lift off the ground. And then if you don't know how to do it, you just turn and you just like flip over, and it was really funny.
So that was never a game I was allowed to play in my household. But my cousin had it, the same cousin that played Dr. Mario.
Oh, okay.
So while I was sleeping over at that cousin's house, it was me and one of my brothers. We were left alone, and we started playing this Grand Theft Auto game. And we looked up cheats, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what you do when you get any kind of game like that. So when my aunt came home, I was running around the streets as a scantily clad bikini lady with a samurai sword, chopping people to bits. And she did not like what she was seeing.
Did not.
And then she saw the printouts of the cheats that I printed out.
Yeah.
And she's like, so you got on my computer without my permission, you printed these out, and now you're essentially playing pornography on my TV.
Whoa.
And she freaked out.
Oh, that's so
and
funny.
My parents got an earful, of course, and then I definitely was never allowed to play it at my house.
I didn't know that story. That's so funny. Wait, which game was it? 'Cause I don't
This
think
is Grand Theft Auto 3.
3? I don't remember you getting a sword.
I think I did a cheat that got you a sword.
I'm trying to. I'd have to look that up. I've never.
I remember having a samurai sword
maybe
and
you did
chopping
get a
people
sword.
up as a bikini lady.
As a bikini lady, so you changed your skin.
Yeah.
As a bikini lady.
So yeah, and then after that, I didn't really play it ever again. So
That might have been Vice City. I don't think there's.
maybe it was Vice City. I don't know. It was one of them.
Did she have like a? Do you remember if the bikini was like a American flag bikini?
It probably was.
That's Vice City.
Okay.
You were Candy.
Well, there you go.
One of the characters.
I thought it was 3.
Okay.
I was young.
I was gonna say I don't remember there being a samurai sword because Grand Theft Auto 3 was like, that was my jam. I loved. Grand
Well,
Theft
that's
Auto
my
3.
only experience with Grand Theft Auto, pretty much.
It's pretty good experience.
Well, first you just run over people with cars, right? That's what you do first stealing someone's car is pretty fun. Like as soon as you do that, you're like, oh, that was awesome, and then you just steal cars for like an hour or something.
Like an hour.
And then after that, you realize you can run people over, and you spend like X amount of time doing that, and then that's when you start looking up the cheats. You're like, I wonder what else this game has to offer.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Anyway, what's your history with Grand Theft Auto?
We got it. It was my first time playing the PlayStation 2. I think my brother got it for Christmas, and I was just excited to play a game. And lo and behold, first thing I did was I got into a car, and I flipped it and it exploded. And I was like, this is the greatest game ever. Like, I don't know what sold me on it, but for some reason that was it.
It exploded.
Yeah, it just like it blew up, and I was like this, and I like crawled out, and I remember like my parents laughing about it, like they thought it was funny, and I was like, and then like my brother's friends were like all telling me how to like pick up hookers and stuff. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, if you just park your car. Actually, no, I changed my answer because it happened on accident. I was looking up a cheat and trying to put something in, and all of a sudden this girl like gets in my car.
You're like,
and I was like, get out of my car. I was so confused. I was like, what the heck? And because yeah, if you just like park there for so long, then they just come get in your car. But that was, and then of course, you know, like I drove and saw what happened.
Right.
I was like, this, like, what was the point of this? That was my whole response the whole time. What was the point of this?
I am not good at this game. I am not good at all.
Can't seem to...
Oh, there I go. Virus is laughing at me. We killed you.
Let's see, what else? One of my favorite things to do was to put in the cheat to spawn a tank. And, you know, driving around and blowing up cars was fun, but you flip that turret backwards and you just keep spamming your your shoot button, you pick up a lot of speed. Then I found out if you turn on the flying cars cheat, you can spawn that and start to fly, and you keep pushing it and it keeps propelling you.
Like a thrust.
And then that's how I was able to visit the other islands before I unlocked them. And I thought that was the coolest thing. Because I was like, wait, the bridge is out. What if I flew my car over there? And I would practice flying and everything, that I'd drive enough where I could get enough air and then land over. And it like loaded the other island, and I was like,
oh
like
my
I had just
gosh.
discovered the most craziest crazy of all. Like it blew my mind.
Yeah, so I don't have that nostalgia factor for Grand Theft Auto at all. Other than my parents and aunt getting mad at me.
That's pretty good though. I didn't know that story about the aunt. I like that story.
So you're supposed to build these up to where the viruses are, right?
Yeah.
But it has to match the color of the virus?
Yep.
You know, get this guy, yeah!
So anyway, for some reason Grand Theft Auto is getting really bad. The definitive edition is getting a not very nice rapport. A lot of people are complaining about it, and yeah, they kind of skipped on some stuff. It is a remaster, and it's coming from the PlayStation 2 era.
So it's not a remake; it's a remaster.
It's a remaster,
Okay.
yeah. It's a straight up remaster.
So you think it's just like they're thinking it's like a cash grab, and they didn't really take that much time or energy developing it, kind of thing?
Yeah, that's definitely what it.
I feel like a lot of developers are doing that. It's not just.
I don't know.
And is it Rockstar Games that makes Grand Theft Auto?
Yes. And I think it's because they're like, well, we didn't give you Grand Theft Auto 6, so here's this. Be happy, kind of attitude. I don't know. Either way, it was a good nostalgia run for me. I'm still going through it because now I gotta go get all the trophies. Oh no. No, I need a blue. Give me a double blue.
Give me a blue.
I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I don't know what these yahoos are all complaining about.
Yahoos.
But I never do anyway, so all hopped up on goofballs.
Mm-hmm. Those Yahoos on goofball.
Dang it. Messed up that color scheme.
I'm starting to get this.
Oh, there's my blue. Aha, got it.
Nice. Check you out.
But yeah, I actually have really liked the 60 frames per second on the PS5. If you do the fidelity for some, like, I don't know why they even offer that. Like,
It's like you want
It's like-
a PS2 experience.
I guess so. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'd have to. I put it on and I
For those
instantly.
hardcore people that
I instantly did not like it. So I was like, this is stupid. Boom.
oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of this guy. Take care of this guy. I'm getting it now. Took me a minute.
Boom.
Nice. All right, you ready to be done?
Yeah, I think we can. I want to see if I can win one more crown.
Okay, let's do it. Tracks with 3 crowns.
Yeah. Anyway, Grand Theft Auto 3. Yeah, it's not a very safe game. Like, working at GameStop, it's really.
And a lot of like minors come in.
Yeah, well, like obviously we can't sell it because it's
Right.
a rated game. You have to be 17 or older, and then we have to ID and check. But we'll have kids come in that are talking like he was talking to his dad, and the kid was probably 12.
Mm,
You know, he played it at his friend's house, and wanted to get this game, was all excited, and his dad's like, yeah, we'll go get it, yeah, cool. And as soon as we get there, like, we have to inform the parents. We're like, like, there's strip clubs in this game, and there's not very appropriate content for kids. And he went over and he was like, this might not be the best game for you. And that kid just lost it.
oh,
And I'm like, I know it's a fun game, but
nice.
yeah, you need to draw the line when there's that much adult content in it, especially in games now.
Oh yeah.
Back then, like with Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City and stuff, I can see your parents being like, "No way, you're never gonna play that," because they've never had anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
But for me as a parent now, like, I would let Finn play Grand Theft Auto 3. Like, I think he watches me play it. He helps me. He doesn't help me. He just
He
looks
helps
over.
me murder
He just looks
people.
over when he sees things happening. But it's like, for me, I've always took it with the anticipation of, if you're doing it in the game, you're not going to do it in the real world. Because the game is where it's, like, the safe zone,
Mm,
but don't transition it to the real
kind
world.
of a safe space a little bit.
Yeah. Like, I'll take my anger out, and instead of go rampage shooting everyone, I'm going to go do it in the game.
So what's your stance on games today then? You said games today you have to be more careful than games back then.
For, like, sexual content.
Okay.
Just because it's gone so high.
It's just
And it's...
so much more analogous to like real life. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty much doing it at this
Yeah.
point.
And you're like, no, we don't need to have that. That's okay. And then I can literally state the rules, because growing up, like, I would buy the console. It was my game, my console. I could do what I want with it.
Mhm.
And so now as a dad, it's my console, and no, you can't watch that on there. And then I play the rule of, like, well, if you see me doing it, then you can do it.
Mm.
I'm not playing those games. You're not going to play those games. And that's where you got to be careful. Like, you said, like, your cousin.
Right.
You were at your cousin's house watching it, and then we've got to think about, when Finn has friends, what games is he going to be exposed to? Just like we saw that little boy in GameStop who would play Grand Theft Auto at his friend's
At his
house.
friend's house. Yeah.
And then he wanted it, and then the parents don't look into it. So, more of the story is, parents, do your research. Look up games.
Be
look at
parents,
ratings.
essentially. Right.
Be parents. But yeah, if
Take
you just
an interest in your kids' lives. Know what they are
Yeah.
getting into.
find a game that you both can play.
Use your best judgment. Like.
And when else fails, go get a Nintendo Switch, because then everyone can play. So, not a sponsor
Not a sponsor. Please
From-
sponsor us.
from our Nintendo channel.
All right.
Okay,
Peace
thanks
out,
for
everyone.
thanks for hearing our spiels. Okay, bye
bye.
everyone.